WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports. Blue Raider baseball is on the air. From the Blue Raider Network, it's time for Countdown to First Pitch. Today's broadcast is brought to you in part by State Farm Insurance and Agent Andy Womack, Lightning's Locker Room and Phillips Bookstore, Granis and Associates, Las Casas Drugs, and by Middle Tennessee Electric. Now, let's go to the ballpark.
I think you're hearing something all over again. You are. This game between Middle Tennessee and Jacksonville State in the Conference USA tournament was due to start about 2 hours ago, almost 2 hours ago. And just before we were getting ready for a first pitch, a bad weather sail was spotted. There was lightning in the area, so they delayed the game for 30 minutes due to the lightning. But during the delay, there was more lightning, and that cell, which was located to the west of Kennesaw, Georgia, where we are now, moved closer and closer and actually came over. We had several big lightning strikes. One looked to be right behind center field, and it was very loud. And then we had torrential rain. We had the wind kick up. The wind changed direction, started blowing right into our broadcast location here, so we had to make a hurry up to get the window down so everything wouldn't get soaked. But we're back on the field. The sun is out. There's even some blue up ahead. So we will do this all over again. Middle Tennessee and Jacksonville State be meeting for the fourth time this season. Jacksonville hosted Middle Tennessee back in early April, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of April. And in a very closely contested series, Middle Tennessee fell in all three games, but carried a lead in the first two games into the 7th inning. And in the third game, they were leading after 5, I believe. But the final scores were 6-5 on the Friday night opening game, 7-6 on the Saturday game, and 3-1 on the Sunday game. Jacksonville State, since that point, went on to win the Conference USA regular season championship with 42 wins against only 13 losses. They finished 23-7 in conference play and defeated Liberty by 2 games to win the regular season championship. Their record at home this year, where we played them down in Jacksonville, was 25 wins, 6 losses. I think they were undefeated at home at the time we went down there. And then their road record was an excellent 17-7. So this Jacksonville team has been good both at home and on the road. And there are 2 or 3 things that figure into that. First, they've got outstanding starting pitching. Their team earned run average is under 4 at 3.68, which is very unusual for college baseball. Their team batting average is 293, and plus they've stolen 97 bases. They've played a lot of small ball, but they've also hit the ball very well. They lead the league in sacrifice hits. They lead the league in sacrifice flies. So they run, they bunt, and they hit, and they pitch. And that's a good combination to have if you want to win a championship. Blue Raiders, on the other hand, have 53 stolen bases, a 281 team batting average, which is good. Earned run average is over 5.5 a game. And therein lies part of the difference. The Raiders have hit 71 home runs this year compared to only 46 for Jacksonville State. But Jacksonville State does not try to rely on the long ball that much. And they have been successful in that. They're coached by Steve Beazer in his 3rd year, and he was named the Coach of the Year in Conference USA for this season. Jerry Myers in his 4th year heading up the Blue Raiders. So we will take a 2-minute break here, and when we come back, I'll be talking with Coach Myers and also have an interview with Tyler Minnick, senior catcher, who will be playing his final game for the Blue Raiders. We'll be back after this on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Locally grown, Blue Raider proud. This is Jonathan Harmon with the J. Harmon Home Team. As an MTSU alumnus and lifelong Rutherford County resident, I bring the heart of a teacher, the grit of a Blue Raider, and over 15 years of real estate experience to every client. Honest to a fault, connected to the community, and driven to serve. I don't just help you buy or sell, I help you understand every step. The J. Harmon Home Team, where real estate meets real talk.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders!
Bring your game day style courtside with a stop at Lightning's Locker Room on the concourse. From bold new drops to timeless campus classics, we've got everything you need to turn heads from class to tip-off. Whether you're rocking a hoodie in the student section or sporting a tee around town, your look says it loud. You're here for the wins, the energy, and the tradition. So step up your style and your spirit, because at Lightning's Locker Room, the season never slows down, and every fan plays a part in the hype. Let's make every day feel like game day.
The Blue Raiders are winners in the classroom, on the field, and the courts. Richard Lewis here. I want you to win in real estate also. Buying, selling, auction here in Tennessee, or along the Gulf Coast, a second home, or investing. Give me a call to help start that winning process. 615-319-9981. Oh, I'm never too busy for your referrals. Richard Lewis, Exit Realty, Bob Lamb & Associates.
The flagship station for Middle Tennessee sports. WGNS. Murfreesboro, Smyrna. The Blue Raiders play here. WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
And Jacksonville State, the Raiders fell to Western Kentucky 8-2 yesterday. This is Jacksonville's first game in the tournament. Win or lose today, this is the Raiders' final game of the season, game number 57. And I had a chance to talk with Coach Myers going into this ball game.
Yeah, I mean, every weekend is different, every game is different, but we have seen their starter, they've seen ours. They did throw on separate days during our season, but be a similar lineup, I'm sure. They might have a couple different guys in there, but there's some familiarity for sure both ways, and we just got to play our best brand of baseball today.
What is the big difference in coaching a team in a tournament like this and regular season play?
I mean, it's just routine. I mean, we're hitting in the cages instead of on the field. We're waiting for this game to be over before we can get in the dugout. I mean, just routine-wise, it's a little bit different for the most part. But once first pitch is thrown, I mean, it's same whether you're on the road, neutral side, or at home. You got to do the same things.
All-turf field. We played on a lot of those fields this year. How did this one look? You got to work out on it yesterday.
Yeah, they did a great job with this one. Obviously, it helps the program all the way around and is probably one of the nicest, but obviously it's one of the newest turf fields that we have in our league.
So I understand you got to go to Tyler Minnick's old high school to work out.
We did. Coach Reese over there allowed us to work out on Monday night when we got off the bus, and so we had a workout over there and had a chance to see where Tyler made his name.
Well, Coach, best of luck today, and we know we've got another one tomorrow, so you got to kind of play your cards tight in these things. That's Coach Jerry Myers. Of course, that was recorded yesterday. We do not have another one tomorrow, sad to say, but this will be the last game. Coach mentioned going over to Tyler Minnick's hometown and to play, or rather to practice on Monday. And I talked to Tyler a little while ago. We played this interview about 2 hours ago when we had our first pregame show, but I thought you might be interested in hearing it again. So if I can get everything lined up, we'll let it go. Apparently it is not wanting to cooperate.
Visiting was
Here we go.
Catcher Tyler Minnick here before game 2 in the tournament. Been kind of a homecoming for you, hasn't it, Tyler?
Yes, sir, it has. Grew up in the area, went to high school about 10 minutes away at Mount Perrin, and still live about 15 minutes away, so it's been great. I've had a lot of people come out and support me, and it means a lot.
So I assume you've got a pretty good cheering section out here, huh?
I do, fortunately. I had a couple of my high school buddies come over yesterday, which was great, and I have some more coming over today, and even some parents from middle school, so it's all amazing, and it makes me feel really good.
So I understand you got to go back to your old high school and practice on Monday. How was that?
That was great. That was a lot of fun. The coaches were talking about how we only get an hour at Kennesaw because of the tournament and all the 9 teams, so they needed another place to practice. And so I called my high school principal, called my high school head coach, and asked them if we could do it, and they said yes. And so it was really cool. It was a lot of fun to show the guys kind of my old stomping grounds where I'd been and stuff, so I enjoyed it a lot.
Tyler Minnick, that's a portion of the interview we did with him earlier. Fine young man. We'll miss seeing him in Blue Raider gear. We're going to take a 1-minute break, and when we come back, we should be ready for first pitch in this game. Middle Tennessee, Jacksonville State from the Conference USA Tournament in Kennesaw, Georgia. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Van Wagner.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports. From the Blue Raider Network and Van Wagner College, it's time for Middle Tennessee State University Baseball. Today's game is brought to you in part by Exit Realty, Bob Lamb and Associates, and agents Brad Hopkins, Richard Lewis, Jonathan Harmon, and Chip Walters, the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, and by Middle Tennessee State University. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Blue Raider Baseball.
Georgia, all turf field here. Took a lot of rain during the past couple of hours. We were delayed over 2 hours in getting this game started, but Chandler Alderman's on the mound, and we're about ready to go. He'll have Tyler Minnick behind the plate, Brett Bondolan at third, Clay Badalak at short, Cooper Clapp at second, Dean O'Neill at first. He'll have Nathan Brewer in left field, Owen Nowak in center field, and Brett Rogers in right field. We'll set the batting order when they come up. We did our Send Federal Credit Union starting lineups about 2 hours ago. Here's the batting order for Jacksonville State that Alderman will face. Jackson Pate will lead off, play center field. Caleb Johnson, the shortstop, bats second. Grayson Ash, the catcher, hits third. Brady Thomas at first base will bat fourth. Then Sam Richardson, the DH. Trey King, the third baseman. Cooper Blauser, the second baseman. Trey Majette in right field, and Luke Williams, the left fielder. And they will have a left-hander, Stephen Cash, pitching. And for the Raiders, left-hander Chandler Alderman making his 15th appearance 15th start. He is 2-4 with a 6.12 earned run average. And the first pitch of the game is a strike called at 10 minutes after the hour. We'll call it 4:10. That is Kennesaw time. We're on Eastern time down here. Count is 1 strike to Pate, who takes the next pitch outside. And the count will go to 1-1. Well, let's see what the weather's done. Temperatures dropped to 73. When we first came on, it was 82. I'll say partly cloudy, and the wind has died down. It is out of the north, and they say it is negligible. Flag is perfectly still out there in left center field. Count has gone to 1-2, and there's a foul ball hit down the third base side. Count will hold at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Jackson Pate, a sophomore, made the first team all-conference in Conference USA. And I got a list of that somewhere. I have so much paper you would not believe. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count to Pate, left-handed hitter. Takes the pitch just a bit inside and backed him away from the plate. Count will go to 2-2. Chandler Alderman pitched against this team. In fact, he was the starting pitcher in the first game of the series on Friday night down there, and this one almost hit him. He had to duck out of the way. It was high and inside, and the count will go to 3-2. In that game, Alderman went 4 scoreless innings, but they got to him in the 5th, and Pate lines a single to left field. Cut off there by Brewer. They'll hold him to his long single down the left field line. So he went the other way, and Brewer was able to get there in time to keep him at first base. So Pate with a leadoff single for Jacksonville is on him at first base, and the batter is Caleb Johnson, the shortstop. He's a switch hitter, batting right-handed against Alderman. Blue Raider infield sets up double play depth. Von Dolan in a couple of steps and just a foot or two on the green turf in the infield. Shortstop, second baseman shortened up about 3 or 4 feet. O'Neill holding the runner at first. Alderman's pitch a little bit outside, ball 1. This is a team that likes to steal bases, and it doesn't particularly matter who's on base. They'll let them all run. Pate's had 9 stolen bases on the season. Alderman's pitch outside, ball 2, 2-0. Alderman will throw 88 to 91. Fastball tops out in the low 90s. Those a cutter and a changeup. And those are his 3 primary pitches. And came in there with the change that missed for ball 3. So 3-0 the count on Johnson. Pate with a leadoff single, the runner at first. Alderman checks the runner and delivers a strike on the inside corner. Count will go to 3-1. On deck hitter is Grayson Ash. He is their catcher. 3 balls, 1 strike. Runner goes, the pitch is inside, ball 4, and the Gamecocks have runners at first and second with nobody out here in the first inning. And the batter, the catcher, Grayson Ash, .321 hitter with 8 home runs on the season. He's a right-handed batter. In that series in Jacksonville, Ash was 4 for 9, No extra base hits, but 3 runs batted in. Looks at a pitch outside for ball 1. Alderman has gone to a 3-ball count on each of the first 2 hitters. Pate singled on a 3-2 pitch. Johnson walked on a 3-1 pitch. Pitch is inside, ball 2, 2-0. Time call. Minnick will deliver the baseball by hand out to his pitcher. And Coach Myers wants in on this conversation too, so he'll come out. Alderman warmed up, of course, a normal warm-up before the game, which was scheduled to get underway about 2 hours ago, so he had to, when they determined a game time after the delay, he had to warm up all over again, and sometimes that can affect the pitcher. So now the conference is over. Coach Myers back to the dugout. It appeared that Minnick thought that something didn't look right about Alderman's delivery, so he went out, and then Coach Myers came out also. Left-hander's ready now, and the 2-0 pitch, that one's right in there for a strike, 2-1. Brady Thomas, the on-deck hitter. First and second, no outs. We're in the top of the first inning. Alderman's pitch, over but low, ball 3, so he's gone to a 3-ball count on each of the first 3 hitters. Sometimes pitchers have a little bit of trouble getting in the groove early in a game. We'll see what happens here with a 3-1 pitch. Going inside, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. So now a single and 2 walks. Load the bases with no outs, and the batter, Brady Thomas, the cleanup hitter, a left-handed batter. 321 on the season, 8 home runs. Thomas was 2 for 3 against the Raiders with an RBI in the series. Did not play very much in that series. The pitch outside, ball 1. Bases jammed, nobody out. And the 1-ball pitch on the way, and it's taken for ball 2 outside. 2-0. Chandler is just having trouble finding the strike zone. And that one right down the middle, that is a fastball at 91, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Infield again, double play depth as the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 2. There's another fastball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Alderman looking in, and the pitch is swung on, fouled out of play. Fed him a 3rd straight fastball. He's having trouble locating that cutter early, and also the changeup. So he's gone back to the fastball. This is the pitch swung on, popped out of play. Threw the cutter that time and fouled out of play by Thomas. Bases loaded, no outs. Another foul ball hit off to the left and out of play. That time, 92 on the fastball. So already the home plate umpire's out of baseball, so he'll get a fresh supply. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Alderman with a pitch, fouled out of play. This looks like a repeat of Dean O'Neill's performance from last night or yesterday when he fouled off about 10 consecutive pitches before drawing a walk. Another 2-2. Ground ball right side. Clapp goes to second. Out there, no throw anywhere else, and Pate will come in to score from third. Thomas with a ground out for fielder's choice. Cooper Clapp went over to Badalak, but the ball was not hit that hard, and they get the force out at second for the first out. Over to third is Johnson, and Thomas is on at first with an RBI. The batter is Sam Richardson, the DH, right-handed hitter. First and third, one out. Blowing inside, ball one to Richardson. Richardson 2 out of 7, but that one of those hits was a big 2-run homer in game 2 of the series, which put them in front, I believe, late in the game. Ground ball to short. They go to second. Out there. Throw to first. Double play. 6-4-3 on the double play. And the Raiders escaped that first inning with just 1 run. 1 run. There was 1 hit. And with a double play, they will leave 1 man on. So we will go to the bottom of the first inning. Jacksonville State 1, Middle Tennessee nothing. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Ben Wagner.
Hey Blue Raider fans, this is Brad Hopkins with Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates. Winning in real estate is a lot like football. Good coaching and recruiting a great team are the keys. I put together a team of lenders, inspectors, and home professionals to help you succeed. Let me coach you through this process and make sure you come out a winner. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, I am here to help you win. Visit BradHopkinsHomes.com or call 615-556-9239 to find out more.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
Bottom of the first inning. For the Raiders, it will be Owen Nowak, Tyler Minnick, and Lane Akers, top 3, to face the left-hander Stephen Cash, a senior. He is 7-2, 2.92 earned run average, making his 15th appearance, 15th start. He has 1 complete game, 74 innings pitched. He's given up 55 hits, 24 earned runs. He's walked 26 and struck out 83. So more than a strikeout an inning for Cash. Against the Raiders on the Saturday game in Kennesaw, middle game, he pitched 6 1/3 innings, gave up 1 run on 4 hits, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts. In his last appearance against Delaware on Saturday, he went 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, all earned on 3 hits, had 1 walk and 4 strikeouts, and Jacksonville had an early 8-0 lead in that game. He gave up 4 runs and was pulled after 5 innings and 81 pitches. Nowak takes the first pitch from Cash. It's in for a strike. 0-1. On a left-handed hitter against the left-handed pitcher Cash, and a ground ball to second base. Blauser up with it over to first, and that is out number 1 in the first inning. 1 up, 1 down, and the batter Tyler Minnick. Gonna miss this young man next year. He's been a big help to this Blue Raider program in the 2 years he spent here. They'll shift for him 3 players, defensive players, to the left of second base. Minnick takes the pitch outside for ball 1. Second team all conference for Tyler, as well as Owen Nowak, who just batted. And the pitch to the plate, a little bit inside, ball 2. 2-0. Lane Akers waiting to hit next. .20 pitch hit to right field, and over is Majette, the right fielder. He'll take it for out number 2. So he beat the shift, but unfortunately did not get a base hit as he hit that one high in the air to right field. Here's Lane Akers. Well, this young man is really, and the series in Jacksonville was kind of his breakout series. He played first base in those 3 games. He's the DH today. Swings and fouls it back for strike 1. Had not played much up until that series, but against Jacksonville, he was 6 out of 11, had a double, a triple, and 5 RBIs. Haven't been able to get him out of the lineup since then. 1 strike to count. Cash, the left-hander, delivers. The off-speed pitch fouled back to the backstop, and the count will go to 0-2. Stephen Cash, 6'1", 190, a senior out of Centerville, Alabama, and a transfer from Troy. Pitch over but low. Count will go to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Left-hander delivers and struck him out swinging with an off-speed pitch. So that'll be all for the Raiders in the first inning as they go up and down in order. Nothing across. We have completed 1 full inning. It is Jacksonville State 1, Middle Tennessee nothing. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Van Wagner.
Bring your game day style courtside with a stop at Lightning's locker room on the concourse. From bold new drops to timeless campus classics, we've got everything you need to turn heads from class to tip-off. Whether you're rocking a hoodie in the student section or sporting a tee around town, your look says it loud. You're here for the wins, the energy, and the tradition. So step up your style and your spirit, because at Lightning's locker room, the season never slows down, and every fan plays a part in the hype. Let's make every day feel like game day.
Hey folks, it's Chip Walters from Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates, helping Middle Tennessee make smart moves in a fast-moving market. Whether you're buying, selling, or just exploring your options, you deserve someone who knows this community and treats your goals like their own. From first-timers to long-time homeowners, I'm here to guide you with clarity, confidence, and a steady hand. When you're ready to make the next move, start with someone you trust. Visit ChooseChip.net and let's make your 2026 move the right move.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
And we move to the second inning with Jacksonville State leading 1-0. Chandler Alderman got in trouble in the first inning as the Gamecocks loaded the bases with no outs. He got a ground ball force play that allowed the run to score, and then got a ground ball double play to end the inning. So the batter is Trey King. King hits 6th in the order. He's a left-handed hitter. Here's their third baseman. First pitch to him, in for a strike, 0-1. King, 333 on the season, 3 home runs. And in the series against Middle Tennessee, he was 2 out of 8, no extra base hits, no RBIs. Pitch comes in a bit high, and the count 1-1. Home plate umpire is Tommy Saparulo. Will Prestwood at first, Trey Jester at second, Chris Judkins at third. Strike called, and the count goes to a ball and 2 strikes to King. 4 umpires working every game in this tournament. ground ball to second base. Cooper Clapp has it over to first in time. 1 up, 1 down in the second inning. And the batter will be Cooper Blauser, the second baseman. Bats from the right side, 294, his season average with 4 home runs. And he and Johnson have just been a terrific infield combination at second and short. First pitch from Alderman's up high for ball 1. Transfer from Clemson. This is his second year with the program here. And a ball hit up the middle and through for a base hit. Just to the right of Cooper Clapp and into center field. So Blauser at first with 1 out. Second hit off Alderman. The batter is Trey Majette, the right fielder. Did not play a lot, in fact, did not have an at-bat against the Raiders early in the series. Played in early April down in Jacksonville. The right-handed hitter, 204. His batting average. Takes the first pitch in for a strike. Majette is out of Lawrenceville, Georgia. Throw over to first, runner back. Blauser has stolen 24 bases in 28 attempts, so you have to keep an eye on him. Pitch to the plate. Strike on the inside corner. And the count will go to 0-2 on Majette. Infield double play depth. Raiders had a double play in the first inning to get Alderman out of a jam. 2-strike pitch coming outside for a ball, 1-2. I don't know if the rain slows up runners when they're on turf. Would not seem to, but there's a ground ball to short. We'll see. Over to second, out. Claps throw to first, out. Double play. And that will take care of the Gamecocks. The Raiders' second 6-4-3 double play of the ball game. No runs, 1 hit, and with the double play, nobody left on base. So we'll go to the bottom of the second inning. It is still Jacksonville State 1, Middle Tennessee nothing. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Van Wagner.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
Will Fraley, attorney at law, has experience you can count on. Former Blue Raider baseball player and MTSU alum Will Fraley serves Murfreesboro and the surrounding communities. Put a strong and experienced legal fighter on your case. Give Will Fraley a call and he can handle all of your legal matters, including criminal and domestic or family law. Visit willfraleylaw.com or call 615-410-7290.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
We move to the bottom of the second inning in this weather-delayed second game of day 2 in the Conference USA postseason tournament. We have some blue skies up ahead, scattered clouds. The weather has moved out of the area apparently. Hopefully it'll be nice the rest of the day. Temperatures in the low 70s. So the temperature dropped about 10 degrees after that storm moved through with lightning, heavy rain, and a lot of wind. Cooper Clapp will lead off. He's been the middleman in the 2 double plays the Raiders have pulled in the first 2 innings. Left-handed batter hitting .311 on the season. Takes the first pitch, and it is low for ball 1. 11 home runs for Clapp. 1 ball, no strikes. The left-hander Cash delivers, swinging a foul over by the Gamecocks dugout. The Raiders swapped dugouts since they're the home team in this game. They're on the third base side. They're wearing their blue tops today with the white pants and the blue caps. Jacksonville in their gray uniforms. Pitch is a ball outside to Klepp. 2 balls and 1 strike. Jacksonville with black caps and red. The red insignia on the cap and red lettering on the front. There's a shot and into right field, a base hit. Just over the head of Blauser, who leaped and tried to take it, but just escaped his grasp and into right field. So Cooper Klepp with a leadoff single here in the second inning. He's the first base runner for the Raiders in this game, and that's the first hit off Stephen Cash. The batter is Nathan Brewer. So it'll be a left-on-left matchup here. Brewer hitting 300, an even 300, 12 home runs, tied for the team lead with Dean O'Neill, who is on deck. Swing the foul back, strike 1. Final game of the season. No reason to hold anything back on this one. And Brewer was swinging for the fences. 1 strike to count. Check of the runner at first, and the pitch, and Brewer again fouls it back. That came very close to Coach Myers over in the dugout. He didn't even flinch. 0-2 the count. Nathan with that 4 home run game down in Florida a couple of weeks ago. He's gotten a lot of attention from opposing pitchers after that. A swing and a miss, struck him out with an off-speed pitch. Brewer down on strikes for out number 1. Second strikeout for Stephen Cash. And the batter is Dean O'Neill. About time for a Old South Properties home run. The Raiders haven't had one in the tournament. O'Neill very capable of doing that as he is tied with Brewer for the team lead. That's from the right side, and the lefty delivers a swing and a miss. And again, threw him something off speed. 0-1 to O'Neill. Brett Rogers scheduled to hit next. Klepp, the runner at first, will draw a throw over there. Had a leadoff single here in the second inning. First hit for the Raiders. Count is 1 strike to O'Neill. And he drives one to left field, but it is right at the left fielder, Williams, who will make the catch. That was a line drive. Williams had to come in a few feet, move toward the line just a bit, and make that catch for out number 2. Hit solidly, but right at somebody. 2 outs for Brett Rogers. Sophomore out of Chattanooga, has had a good year. In fact, his first 2 years, he's hit over 300 both years. 309 this year coming into this game. Takes the first pitch for a call strike, 0-1. Von Dolan waiting to hit next. So 2 outs, a runner at first. They throw over there. Klepp is back. Thomas, the first baseman, thought he had him. Put his hands up over his ears as if to signal, let's look at that, but coaches apparently didn't want to. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2 on Rogers. Now they will shift and move the third baseman over to the shortstop spot and struck him out swinging. So that's going to be all in the second inning. After the leadoff single A couple of strikeouts and a fly ball. So Cash has now fanned 3 in the game. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. We've completed 2 full innings. Jacksonville State 1, Middle Tennessee nothing. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Van Wagner.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Locally grown, Blue Raider proud. This is Jonathan Harmon with the J. Harmon Home Team. As an MTSU alumnus and lifelong Rutherford County resident, I bring the heart of a teacher, the grit of a Blue Raider, and over 15 years of real estate experience to every client. Honest to a fault, connected to the community, and driven to serve. I don't just help you buy or sell, I help you understand every step. The J. Harmon Home Team, where real estate meets real talk.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
We go to the 3rd inning, 1-0, Jacksonville leading. They will have the number 9 hitter to lead off against Chandler Alderman. Alderman has allowed a couple of hits, a run in the 1st inning, but he's had 2 double plays started by Badalak to help him out. So here's Williams. This will be a left-on-left matchup. Luke Williams hitting .283 stands in. Number 9 hitter. Be followed by Pate. Tips to bunt and bunted through it, strike 1. Bob Dolan will stay in on the green portion of the infield. Not bunting this time. He swings and misses for strike 2. Von Dolan will now back up a few steps. Play back in normal position at third base. Outfield straight away. And the 0-2 pitch misses outside for ball 1. 1-2. Just missed outside. And the count will go to 2-2 on Williams. Chandler Alderman from Poplar Grove, Illinois. 3rd year as a Blue Raider. Works the 2-2 pitch and struck him out swinging. Went fishing for one outside the strike zone. That is the First Division Bank strikeout for Alderman. First Division Bank, a proud partner of Blue Raider Athletics, the official strikeout partner this season. Don't strike out on your banking services. First Division Bank, providing more power to your business. Here's the leadoff batter, Jackson Pate. First pitch to him, in for a strike. Pate singled and scored in the 1st inning. That's the only run that has crossed home plate in this game. 1 strike to count. Off-speed pitch misses outside, and the count will go to 1-1. Alderman seems to have gotten his touch back after a rocky 1st inning. Had a lot of 3-ball counts in that inning, but he's settled in now. Pitch, ground ball to second. One hop to Clapp. And over to first in time for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down in the 3rd. And this is Caleb Johnson. He walked in the 1st inning. Switch hitter, batting right-handed. He is the shortstop for the Gamecocks. Base is empty, 2 outs. Alderman looks into Minnick and delivers the pitch, and that is a breaking ball that misses high for ball 1. And the big lefty comes back. The ball hit right back to the mound. Alderman's got it. Tosses an underhand over to first after running halfway to the base to retire Johnson. It is a 3-up, 3-down third inning. Nothing across for the Gamecocks. So we'll go to the bottom of the third inning, and it's still Jacksonville State 1, Middle Tennessee nothing. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Ben Wagner.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders!
Bring your game day style courtside with a stop at Lightning's locker room on the concourse. From bold new drops to timeless campus classics, we've got everything you need to turn heads from class to tip-off. Whether you're rocking a hoodie in the student section or sporting a tee around town, your look says it loud. You're here for the wins, the energy, and the tradition. So step up your style and your spirit, because at Lightning's locker room, the season never slows down, and every fan plays a part in the hype. Let's make every day feel like game day.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
We go to the bottom of the third inning, 1-0 Jacksonville State. Coach Jerry Myers being interviewed for television between innings. ESPN Plus, of course, carrying all of the games here, and the championship game Sunday, I think, is going to be on CBS Sports. Stephen Cash, through 2 innings, has allowed no runs on 1 hit and has struck out 3, has not walked anybody. He'll pitch to Brett Bondolan, leading off the third inning. Bondolan against Jacksonville earlier was 2 out of 11. One of those hits a double and had a couple of RBIs. Cash with the first pitch, and Bondolan hits one deep to right field. Going back, and that one's gone. That's over the right field wall. And a solo home run by Brett Bondolan has tied this game at 1. And for Bondolan, home run number 7 on the season. Congratulated by Clay Badalak as he crosses home plate. Hit it deep to right field, went opposite field for the Old South Properties home run. It's time to go home. Old South Properties, Tennessee's favorite home builder, an official home builder of Middle Tennessee, is this season's home run sponsor. So Brett Bondolan goes deep. We're tied at 1. Badalak swings at the first pitch, fouls it away for strike 1. Bondolan went after the first pitch thrown by Stephen Cash. One strike to count to Badalak. Swings and misses, strike 2. 0-2. Raiders' first home run of the tournament belongs to Bondolan. There's a pitch outside. The count will go 1-2 to Clay Badalak. So we are tied at 1 run apiece in the third inning. Nobody out. 1-2 to Clay Badalak. And Cash with a pitch outside for ball 2. 2-2. Going Nowak on deck. Missed outside with a fastball, and the count will go to 3-2 on Badalak. They had a double 1 for 4 yesterday against Western Kentucky. And struck him out swinging. Went after a pitch out of the zone and that is strikeout number 4 for Cash. So Owen Nowak will start the second go-around for the Raider batting order. Grounded out to second base in the first inning. In the earlier series against the Gamecocks, Owen was 4 for 14. 2 of those hits were doubles and 1 RBI. Pitch to him outside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Cash comes back at a grounder to second. Blauser has it on a big hop over to first, and that's out number 2. So Nowak's twice is grounded to second base. And with 2 outs, the batter is Tyler Minnick. Tyler had a fly ball to right field in the first inning. Again, they shift. They move 3 infielders to the left of second base. First baseman is playing wide, almost where the second baseman would normally play. And the pitch is outside for ball 1. If somebody's needed to cover first base in a hurry, then they're going to be in trouble. 1 ball, no strikes. And fooled on the pitch, a little half swing for strike 1. 1-1. Minnick, big, tall, right-handed batter against the lefty, and a ground ball to the left side. Shortstop's got it. Johnson over to first, and that is out number 3. With that left side overloaded defensively, either the shortstop or the second baseman could have got that. The shortstop, Johnson, got there first. With the home run, 1 hit. Nobody left. We have played 3 full innings. Totals on the board exactly alike. Jacksonville, 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. Blue Raiders, 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. We'll go to the 4th inning. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Van Wagner.
The Blue Raiders are winners in the classroom, on the field, and the courts. Richard Lewis here. I want you to win in real estate also. Buying, selling, auction here in Tennessee, or along the Gulf Coast, a second home, or investing. Give me a call to help start that winning process. 615-319-9981. Oh, I'm never too busy for your referrals. Richard Lewis, Exit Realty, Bob Lamb & Associates.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
Move to the top of the 4th inning. In a 1-1 game, Grayson Ash will lead off for Jacksonville. He's their number 3 hitter, walked in the first inning. Big right-handed hitter facing Chandler Alderman. And the lefty's first pitch is right in there for a strike. 0-1 to Ash. Ash, Thomas, and Richardson scheduled here in the 4th. Strike 2, caught the inside corner. That was a cutter. And the count 2 strikes to Ash. Tried again and a little bit low. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ash out of Montgomery, Alabama. Outside and high. 2-2. Played at Wallace State Community College, which has produced a lot of good Division I players. Outside again, ball 3, 3-2. Wallace State is in Huntsville, Alabama. Ash was second team all-conference last year. And the pitch swung on, fouled out of play. Count holds at 3-2 to Grayson Ash. Alderman ready to work. Ash leading off this fourth inning for Jacksonville State. And that one hit him. Tried to come inside and got a little bit too far inside. Ash hit by the pitch. Goes down to first base. So the leadoff man on here in the fourth, and the batter is Brady Thomas. Thomas hit into a fielder's choice in the first inning with the bases loaded and a run scored on that play, so he got an RBI, which would have been was his 33rd of the season. Pitch inside, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. Ash, the runner at first. Alderman ready to work. The pitch is a little bit outside, I guess. Ball 1 or ball 2, 2-0. Thomas, big left-handed hitter. Checked his swing, and that is ball 3. So 3 balls, no strikes. That one hit the, may have hit home plate. Bounced up, Minnick stopped it. 3-0, swinging. O'Neill has it and throws it into left field. O'Neill going for the force at second, threw it over the head of Badalak and into left field. So that'll be an error. Over to second will go Ash. He stopped there. And the first 2 men are on here in the fourth inning. First error of the tournament for the Raiders. Here's Richardson. Hit into a double play in the first inning. Pitch to him, he bunts. Alderman has it. Looked at third, went to first instead and got the out there. So the sacrifice moves runners to second and third. Alderman might have had a play at third, but he took the sure out at first base. 1 out, second and third. Trey King, the batter, grounded out in his first appearance. The left-handed hitter takes the pitch high for ball 1. Raiders could have possibly had another double play had O'Neill's throw been accurate on that ground ball, but it sailed into left field. Ground or foul back to the screen. Count goes to 1-1. King, 2 out of 8 against the Raiders in the early series. Alderman with the 1-1 pitch. And here it is, fouled out of play. Count will go to 1-2. Big lefty comes set. Runners lead at second and third. And a foul ball out of play. King, during the regular season, had 1 hit for every 3 official at-bats. .333 average coming into this tournament. Alderman with the pitch. Just missed that outside corner. He wanted that one. That was a good fastball. Call ball 2. 2-2. Lefty comes set. 2-2 pitch. Lined foul down the left field line. It goes the other way. That one hits the retaining fence and caroms back onto the field where Brewer will retrieve it. Count holds at 2-2 to Trey King. There's one out here in the fourth inning. Game tied at 1 run apiece. Chandler Alderman with the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball, that's going to go foul and out of play. This ballpark was built in kind of a tight area here on campus. They got plenty of playing room here. 330 down each line, 400 to straightaway center field. And another 2-2 pitch coming and foul to the screen. The only problem is there's no parking available around the ballpark, so fans who come to the games have to park about 2 blocks away and take a shuttle to the stadium. Except for the VIPs, of course, who have special parking. 2-2 the count. High inside, ball 3. So the count goes full, 3-2, and you walk this guy, that's going to load him up with Blauser coming up next. Raiders have the bullpen working. It's located behind the outfield fence down the left field line. That may be Pickens, I'm not sure. It's a left-hander. Full count, 3-2. Alderman ready, and the payoff pitch on the way. And another foul ball out of play. King is replicating Dean O'Neill's at-bat yesterday when he fouled off 9 or 10 straight pitches before drawing a walk. And his count was also 3-2. So another 3-2 pitch will be coming to Trey King. And it is low for ball 4. That will load the bases with 1 out. Third walk given up by Alderman, who walked 2 in the first inning. Cooper Blauser had a single in the second inning, was erased as part of a double play, but he will hit here with the bases loaded and 1 down. If that name is recognizable, it's because of his father, Jeff Blauser, who played for the Atlanta Braves for several years and was also an infielder. Pitch is a strike call, 0-1 to Blauser. 294 on the season with 4 home runs. He is a transfer from Clemson. Alpharetta, Georgia, his hometown. Blauser hit an even 300 last year. He redshirted his first year at Clemson, so he's a redshirt junior. Second year at Jacksonville State. And his dad, Jeff, played 11 years with the Atlanta Braves. Conference on the mound. Coach Jerry Myers and his infield in around Chandler Alderman, and a one-strike count now. As Blauser will step back in. Left-hander comes set. And the pitch to the plate. Swung on and missed. Got him with some high heat, and the count is 0-2 on Blauser. Blue Raider infield would love to see a ground ball here. 0-2 pitch, swung on, fouled out of play. Pitch was a little bit outside. He was leaning and just got the tip end of the bat on it. Count holds at 0-2. Alderman comes set. Bases loaded. One out, the pitch. Swung on and fouled out of play. Count remains 2 strikes. Alderman battling here in the 4th inning. Base runners not entirely his fault because of the throwing error. Another 0-2 pitch coming and a drive to left field. Brewer going back, makes a one-hand stab. The runner at third will tag. He's going to score. Everybody else stays put, and Jacksonville will take the lead 2-1. Blauser with an RBI, sacrifice fly for the second out. We mentioned, I think, in the pregame show, they lead the league not only in sacrifice bunts, but in sacrifice flies, and they've had one of each this inning. So 2-1, Jacksonville retakes the lead. Batter is Majette. Swings and fouls this one off, strike one. He hit into a double play in the second inning. One strike to count to Trey Majette. Runners second and third, 2 outs. Pitch off speed, right in there for a strike, 0-2. Runner at second, Thomas. Runner at first is King. And the 0-2 pitch coming inside, 1-2. Majette, a right-handed batter, standing in against the lefty Alderman. The 1-2 pitch, ground foul over in front of the Raider dugout. Karen was back onto the field. Von Dolan will pick it up, throw it out of play. Another 1-2 pitch coming. And struck him out swinging. Gets the first division strikeout to end the inning. But the Gamecocks take the lead, 1 run on actually no hits. There was an error and 2 men left, so that run will probably be an unearned run, but a run just the same. So we'll go to the bottom of the 4th inning. It is now Jacksonville State 2, Middle Tennessee 1. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Van Wagner.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Hey, Blue Raider fans, this is Brad Hopkins with Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates. Winning in real estate is a lot like football. Good coaching and recruiting a great team are the keys. I put together a team of lenders, inspectors, and home professionals to help you succeed. Let me coach you through this process and make sure you come out a winner. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, I am here to help you win. Visit BradHopkinsHomes.com or call 615-556-9239 to find out more.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
Jacksonville State, the regular season Conference USA champions, won 42 ball games during the season. 23 of those were conference wins. They finished with a 23-7 record. The Raiders finished 12-18 in the conference. Lane Akers will lead off here in the fourth. Akers struck out in the first inning. It'll be Akers, Clapp, and Brewer against the left-hander Stephen Cash. His first pitch outside for ball one to Akers. Lane enjoyed the first game of the tournament yesterday with a perfect 4-for-4 day. 3 singles and a double. Ball two is also outside. 2-0 the count. Named to the all-freshman team in Conference USA, Akers has a .323 batting average coming into this game. 7 home runs on the season. Fouls this one out of play, and the count will go to 2-1. Cash for the 2-1 pitch, way outside, ball 3. And now Akers with a hitter's count, 3-1. Cash ready for the 3-1 delivery, and Akers fouls it out of play, and the count will go full. Cooper Clapp, who has one of the 2 Blue Raider hits, waiting to hit next. The full count, 3-2 pitch is high for ball 4. That was over, but a little bit too high. So that's the first walk issued by Cash. Raiders have the leadoff man on here, and Cooper Clapp coming up. He lined a single to right field in the second inning over a leaping second baseman, Cooper Blauser. Infield shortens up into double play depth, and the first pitch to Clapp is inside for ball 1. Tying run on here in the fourth inning. Nathan Brewer waiting to hit next. Time is called. We'll have the pitching coach coming out for a word. Ryan Kramer, in his first year as pitching coach for the Gamecocks, and his pitchers excelled this year, compiling a team earned run average of 3.68. Kramer came to Jacksonville from Campbell University over in North Carolina. So the count, 1 ball and no strikes to Cooper Clapp. Akers at first. No outs here in the fourth inning. We've got bright sunshine here and partial blue skies up ahead after a big storm passed through. Pitch is a strike called, and it's 1-1. Had a weather delay of over 2 hours getting this game started. First we had a 30-minute lightning warning, and then it just extended. There was a foul over by the first base dugout. Count will go to 1-2 on Clapp. Lane Akers at first base, no outs. We're in the fourth. Cash, the left-hander, delivers at a bouncing foul. Pass first. Ryan Huber coaching first for the Raiders. Kevin Nichols in his familiar spot out in the third base coaching box. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the left-hander delivers. That one's just outside for ball 2. Good crowd here supporting Jacksonville State. They're a little closer to Kennesaw than we are. Pitch is outside, ball 3. So this is the second straight 3-2 count for the pitcher Cash. Runner goes, and that ball fouled off his foot. Everybody will come back. Pitcher Cash goes over to pick up the foul ball and toss it out of play. It landed in foul ground down the first base side. So Akers was off and running with the 3-2 pitch. Let's see if he's going again. Does not have a very big lead. He's not going. Fly ball right field. That one's hit deep, and that one is gone. That is a home run. That is over the right field fence for Cooper Clapp, and the Raiders will take the lead here in the fourth inning. That is the Raiders' second Old South Properties home run of the game, and Cooper Clapp has home run number 12 on the season. So he will move into a 3-way tie for the team lead in home runs with Nathan Brewer and Dean O'Neill. And they're the 2 batters coming up next. Our second Old South Properties home run of this game. The first belongs to Bondolan. So the Raiders take the lead 3-2, and the batter, still nobody out. The batter is Nathan Brewer. Takes the pitch low and outside for ball 1. The lefty delivers and misses outside for ball 2. 2-0. That was the second 3-2 pitch to Clapp. On the first one, the runner on first was going, and Clapp fouled it off. On the second one, the runner on first was not going, and he hit it over the right field fence. There's a strike call to Brewer. 2-1. Second baseman playing a few steps back into right field as Brewer takes the pitch for strike 2. Bowser's back about 10, 12 feet into shallow right field, almost like the short fielder would play in slow pitch softball. 2-2, and struck him out swinging. Got him reaching on an outside pitch, and that's out number 1 here in the fourth inning. That is strikeout number 5 for Stephen Cash. The batter is Dean O'Neill. Fly to left field in the second inning, 0 for 1.
Now on the Jack State bullpen, number 25, right-hander Lang. Garrity, the bullpen for the Gamecocks.
Swing and a miss, strike one. One out here in the fourth. Raiders leading 3-2. Solo home run for Von Dolan. 2-run home run for Cooper Clapp. High outside, ball one. 1-1. Left-hander with the pitch, swung on and missed. Threw him an off-speed pitch, had him a little bit out in front. Count will go to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Brett Rogers waiting to hit next. Here's the 1-2, and that is inside into the turf. Count will go to 2-2. Left-hander comes 2-2 and then struck him out swinging. Threw it in on his hands. And that is out number 2 here in the 4th inning. So after the home run, a couple of strikeouts. 6 now for Cash. And the batter, Brett Rogers, struck out in the 2nd inning. They play Rogers not as a pull hitter because the right fielder swung way over into right center. Nobody down in the right field corner where it's looking very inviting. 1 ball and no strikes to Rogers. Swing and a miss, and the count will go to 1-1. Rogers does hit opposite field quite a bit. But boy, that is wide open out in right field right now. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, lost his bat. It went all the way into the Jacksonville dugout. I hope nobody got hit by that. There it comes back out now. So the count will go to 1 ball and 2 strikes. And Rogers will apply a little stickum to that handle of that bat. Count is 1-2. Now they overshift and play him as a pull hitter, but the right field corner is still very wide open. Strike 3 call. You can forget all the defensive alignments. That's a call, 3rd strike. So after the home run, Cash strikes out the side. But in the inning, 2 runs on 1 hit and nobody left. So we have completed 4 full innings. It is Middle Tennessee 3, Jacksonville State 2. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Van Wagner.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders!
Bring your game day style courtside with a stop at Lightning's locker room on the concourse. From bold new drops to timeless campus classics, we've got everything you need to turn heads from class to tip-off. Whether you're rocking a hoodie in the student section or sporting a tee around town, your look says it loud. You're here for the wins, the energy, and the tradition. So step up your style and your spirit, because at Lightning's locker room, the season never slows down, and every fan plays a part in the hype. Let's make every day feel like game day.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
Chandler Alderman moves into the 5th inning with a 3-2 lead. the big left-hander. He's 6'5", 230 pounds, out of Illinois. Started 11 games as a freshman, 14 as a sophomore, and this is his 15th start as a junior. He'll pitch to the number 9 hitter, Luke Williams, and then go back to the top of the order here in the 5th inning. Williams showed bunt, takes the pitch low for ball 1, and you'd really like to see Alderman get through this 5th inning, because the 5th inning has been kind of a roadblock inning for him this season. There's a strike called. It's 1-1. Against Jacksonville, for instance, he pitched 4 scoreless innings. First 3 men got on in the 5th, and he was removed, and Jacksonville went on to score several runs. There's a strike called, and it's 1-2 to Luke Williams. Williams struck out in the 3rd inning. He was also leading off that inning. Alderman comes with a pitch, missed outside, ball 2. 2-2. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Raiders are leading 3-2. Swinging a foul off the screen and just over the Blue Raider dugout down the third base side. So another 2-2 pitch will be forthcoming. And here it is, ground ball to short. Badalak scoops, throws in time for out number 1 in the 5th inning. Williams grounds out short to first for the first out. And the batter will be the leadoff man, Jackson Pate. Singled and scored in the 1st inning, grounded out in the 3rd. So he's 1 out of 2. Pate in the previous series against the Raiders, as he looks at a strike, was 3 for 13 with no extra base hits and 1 RBI. Swung on, fly ball left field. It's going to go foul. Brewer a long run, and that one is out of play. They've got some bleachers to the left of the third base dugout, and that one was into those bleachers where they have 2 people out there. No, 3 people out there. Getting some sun, watching some baseball. 2 strikes the count now to Pate. 1 out in the 5th. Alderman has just been given a 3-2 lead. And the pitch to the plate is outside, ball 1, 1-2. Tyler Minnick, the catcher from Smyrna, Georgia, got to visit his old high school. The Raiders had a workout there on Monday. Ground foul past 3rd. And the count will remain the same, 1-2 to Pate. Pate out of Calhoun, Georgia, Sonoraville High School, where he was a 3-sport athlete. Ground ball to second. Clapp's going to have to hurry and didn't get him. Clapp charged, got the throw away, and Pate just beat it out. It's an infield hit. Third hit off Alderman. And Pate, with good speed down the line, beat it out. He was an outstanding football quarterback, I understand, and also played basketball. So he was a 3-sport athlete in high school. He's on at first with 1 out. The batter is Caleb Johnson. 0 for 1 with a walk. Throw to first, the runner back. Chandler Alderman checks the runner. And the pitch to the plate, ground ball to short. Badalak to second, out there, throw to first. Didn't get him. Got the force at second. Johnson beat the relay. So he reaches on a fielder's choice. Pate retired short to second for the second out in the inning. And with 2 outs, batter is Grayson Ash, the catcher, who's been on base twice without a hit. He has walked and he has been hit by a pitch. And he has scored a run. Ground ball to third. Von Dolan will go to first, and that will retire the side. Alderman getting some ground balls, and the Raiders are leading. In the inning, no runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. We are halfway home in this game. It's Middle Tennessee 3, Jacksonville State 2. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Van Wagner.
Hey folks, it's Chip Walters from Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates, helping Middle Tennessee make smart moves in a fast-moving market. Whether you're buying, selling, or just exploring your options, you deserve someone who knows this community and treats your goals like their own. From first-timers to long-time homeowners, I'm here to guide you with clarity, confidence, and a steady hand. When you're ready to make the next move, start with someone you trust. Visit ChooseChip.net and let's make your 2026 move the right move.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
From Kennesaw, Georgia, we move into the bottom of the 5th inning. Day 2 of the Conference USA postseason baseball tournament. Pool play in this tournament for the first time, and I've yet to completely understand why they changed from the normal double elimination format, but they just play it like it lays. Brett Von Dolan led off the 3rd inning with a home run. He'll lead off the 5th inning against the left-hander rather, Stephen Cash. First pitch outside. He wasn't going to give Von Dolan anything close to hit because he hit the first pitch out of the ballpark in the 3rd inning. 1 ball, no strikes. This one is inside. Gets away from the catcher and goes back to the backstop. 2 balls, no strikes to Brett Von Dolan. And the left-hander delivers. That's way outside, and that one also got back to the backstop. 3-0. Clay Badalak waiting to hit next. Ball 4 is inside. That's a 4-pitch walk to Von Dolan. And you see what happens when you hit a first pitch home run. You get pitched a little bit differently the second time up, and you get on base. So now Badalak will hit, more than likely up there to bunt. We'll see. Runner at first, nobody out. Cash comes set. And the bunt is down to the pitcher, picks it up, throws to first, and got him by a couple of steps. Good play by Cash. And a good bunt by Badalak to move the runner to second. So that will be a sacrifice. Pitch to first for the first out. And down to second, Brett Von Dolen. He's in scoring position with Owen Nowak coming to the plate. Owen has grounded out twice to Blauser at second base. So that's a clock violation on Nowak. He'll be charged with a strike. Jerry Myers wants to know what in the world is going on. Owen just walked up to the plate and umpire stopped play. So that's a clock violation and it's one strike. So I guess that's going to stand. Count 0-1 without Nowak seeing a pitch. And now the catcher asked for time, and he's going to go out to the mound. I don't know why he didn't do that when they were talking about the previous play, but now he's going to go out to the mound and talk to his pitcher. It's just the two of them. Runner at second base is Von Dolen. There is one out in the inning. And some mind games going on here. And Ash keeps looking over in the dugout, and now the plate umpire will go out and break up the conference. That's strange. Count is one strike. The Raiders have a runner at second base with one out. And the pitch. Low into the turf. 1-1. Nowak, a left-handed batter against the left-hander Cash. The 1-1 pitch. Strike on the outside corner, 1-2. Von Dolen with that leadoff walk, and now time is asked for, and the third base coach Kevin Nichols comes in, and he wants to have a word with his batter. This bottom of the fifth inning has started in a very strange manner. A pitch clock violation, a timeout by the catcher to go talk to the pitcher, timeout by the third base coach to talk to the batter. Here's the pitch, struck him out swinging. That is out number 2. And for Stephen Cash, his 8th strikeout of the game. Plate umpire's getting a little attention from the dugout. Tyler Minnick, the batter, still has that runner in scoring position down at second base. Pitches a fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Center fielder playing very deep out there. He's almost out of the logo. That's a big, giant logo. Stretches all the way from left center to right center. He's almost as far back to be out of it. There's a swing and a miss, and the count will go to 0-2 on Minnick. Cash, the left-hander, comes set. And a fly ball to the left that is curling foul, and that'll be out of play. Count holding at 2 strikes. Now somebody said something from the dugout, and the plate umpire did not take kindly to that. He steps out, points at someone over there. Nobody in the dugout is taking responsibility. Somebody said something that he didn't like. And I think Coach Nichols walks over from his third base position in the coaching box and says, knock it off, guys. Pitch, Minnick grounds it to third. Throw will go to first, and that will retire the side. So that is all in the fifth inning. Minnick, sharp ground ball to third base, thrown out by King. And in an unusual fifth inning, no runs, no hits, one man left. We have finished 5 innings of play here in Kennesaw, Georgia, with a score: Middle Tennessee 3, Jacksonville State 2. You're listening to the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Will Fraley, attorney at law, has experience you can count on. Former Blue Raider baseball player and MTSU alum Will Fraley serves Murfreesboro and the surrounding communities. Put a strong and experienced legal fighter on your case. Give Will Fraley a call and he can handle all of your legal matters, including criminal and domestic or family law. Visit willfraleylaw.com or call 615-410-7290.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
Take you into the 6th inning of this game, which started a little over 2 hours behind schedule due to a weather delay. Middle Tennessee leading 3-2. And the batter, Brady Thomas, the cleanup hitter for Jacksonville, will lead off against Chandler Alderman. Alderman in 5 innings has allowed 2 runs, only one of those earned. There's a bunt fouled off, strike 1. 1 earned run, 2 runs total on 3 hits, 3 walks, and 1 strikeout. Check that, make it 2 strikeouts. 1 strike to Thomas. Left on left matchup. And the pitch to the plate, swung on, foul straight back. Tried to bunt the first pitch and took a full cut at that one and fouled it back. 0-2. He asked for time. He's going to get some of that spray stuff you put on the handle of the bat to make it a little easier to grip, or not as easy to get out of your grasp. Had one sail over into the Jacksonville dugout earlier. 2 strikes the count. Swinging a foul on a play. Count holds. 0-2. Thomas, Richardson, and King scheduled hitters here in inning number 6. This is Jacksonville's first game in the tournament. And, of course, the Raiders played yesterday and lost to Western Kentucky. There's a foul the other way, so he fouls 1 to the left, 1 to the right. Both of them pretty well struck. Count holding at 0-2. Brady Thomas out of Brandon, Mississippi, and that town has produced a lot of good Division I baseball players. 0-2 pitch, bounced foul outside the line at first. Thomas, a junior college transfer in his second year, is out of Jones College in Ellisville, Mississippi. He and Alderman about the same size, 6'5", over 200 pounds. Pitch, line to right field. Rogers can't get it, gets by him, goes all the way to the wall, and the throw will be coming back in. That will be a stand-up double. for Thomas. That was a line drive that was rising, and Brett Rogers made a stab at it. It went over his glove and off the wall in deep right center. Nowak scrambled over to get it back in. So a leadoff double by Thomas. He is at second base, and that's the fourth hit off Chandler Alderman. Batter is Sam Richardson. Hit into a double play in the first inning and had a sacrifice bunt in the fourth. And the pitch to him is low and inside, ball one. Had a big hit against the Raiders in the series in Jacksonville earlier. It was a 2-run homer in the seventh inning, which brought them from 1 run down to 1 run ahead. Ground ball to third. Oh, great pickup by Von Dolan. Over to first. Pulled O'Neill off the bag, but he tagged Richardson coming down the line. So that'll go as a 5-3 put out for out number 1, and the runner remains at second base. Heads up play by Von Dolan and O'Neill to make the tag, as the throw was a little bit off to the home plate side. 1 out. Here's Trey King. He has walked and grounded out. Thomas, the runner at second. Strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Top half of the sixth inning, Raiders leading 3-2. Ground ball past Alderman into center field. They're going to wave the runner home. Nowak's throw coming in will be cut off. Throw to first, and the runner gets back there. O'Neill cut it off, made a quick throw to Clapp over at first base. But King got back, and King drives in the tying run for Jacksonville. With a sharp single, went right over the pitcher's mound, past Alderman, into center field. Hit number 5, run number 3 off the left-hander, Alderman, and we are tied at 3-3 in the sixth. 1 out, runner at first, and the batter will be Blauser. Minnick will come out and have a word with Alderman. Blauser 1 out of 2, actually 1 for 1, because his second at-bat was a sacrifice fly that drove in a run. Does not get charged with a time at bat on a sacrifice fly. Minnick at Battle Act visiting with Alderman, and now the plate umpire goes out and says, let's get the game going, guys. Blauser, right-handed hitter, will step in. And now I think we're going to have a pitching change. Jerry Myers out of the dugout. Left-hander in the bullpen, that's who he wants. I believe it's Pickens, but we'll wait and see till he takes the mound. So Alderman's going to come out of the game and had a very good outing today. He goes 5 1/3 innings, has given up 3 runs, only 2 earned on 5 hits, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts, and the game tied at 3-3.
Now pitching for the Blue Raiders, left-hander number 35, Cole Torbett.
And this is going to be Cole Torbett, the left-hander. I couldn't tell whether it was Torbett or Pickens warming up in the bullpen. So Torbett will come in. We'll take a break while he's warming up and be back with more Blue Raider baseball. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Van Wagner.
Locally grown, Blue Raider proud. This is Jonathan Harmon with the J. Harmon Home Team. As an MTSU alumnus and lifelong Rutherford County resident, I bring the heart of a teacher, the grit of a Blue Raider, and over 15 years of real estate experience to every client. Honest to a fault, connected to the community, and driven to serve. I don't just help you buy or sell, I help you understand every step. The Jay Harmon Home Team, where real estate meets real talk.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
So left-hander Cole Torbett will replace Alderman on the mound. Torbett, a redshirt junior out of Johnson City, Tennessee, 5'10", 185. Check his numbers for you. Making his 10th appearance. He's made 5 starts. Torbett, 2-1 record, 5.20 earned run average, 27 2/3 innings, allowed 30 hits, 16 earned runs, 14 walks, 18 strikeouts. Comes in a 3-3 game, replacing Chandler Alderman. And the batter, Blauser, has 1 hit today. The pitch swung on and fouled out of play, strike 1. Torbett, if you recall, was the emergency starter in game 1 of the Jacksonville series. That's when Drew Horn hurt his ankle before even starting his warm-ups. And, or maybe I'm mistaken about that. There's a ball hit into right center, long run for Nowak, and Rogers, they can't get it. It's off the top of the wall. They're going to wave the runner home, and it's an errant throw. Minnick finally got there to cut it off, but that will be a double for Blauser, and the runner King will come in to score all the way from first base. Blauser gets his 2nd RBI. That ball off almost the top of the fence in right center field. So that run is charged to Alderman. And it's now 4-3 in favor of Jacksonville. Runner at second, still just 1 out for Majette. Takes the first pitch high and outside for ball 1. Torbett was the emergency starter in game 2 of the series in Jacksonville. And Majette retired on a ground ball for out number 2. Blauser stayed put at second. And the batter is Luke Williams. A left-handed hitter. He has struck out and grounded out. And the pitch high for ball 1. 1-0 to Williams. He's the 9th place hitter for the Gamecocks. Jacksonville has taken a 4-3 lead. We're in the 6th. High again, ball 2, 2-0. Luke Williams out of Tuscaloosa. Went to Alabama as a freshman and then transferred to a junior college, and now this is his first year at Jacksonville. Takes a strike, 2-1. The Left-handed batter against the left-hander, Cole Torbett. Pitch is a strike called, and it's 2-2. Lefty as the pitch comes in, and it skips up there and gets past Minnick to the backstop, and the runner will go to third. That'll be a wild pitch on Torbett, and we'll make the count 3-2 to Luke Williams. Runner at third with 2 outs. And a little handle hit going to be taken by Von Dolan. And caught that one on the fly, didn't have to make a throw. So that's going to be all in the 6th inning. Gamecocks come up with 2 runs on 3 hits. 2 of those hits were doubles. And 1 man left on base. So we will go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Jacksonville State 4 and Middle Tennessee 3. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Van Wagner.
Bring your game day style courtside with a stop at Lightning's locker room on the concourse. From bold new drops to timeless campus classics, we've got everything you need to turn heads from class to tip-off. Whether you're rocking a hoodie in the student section or sporting a tee around town, your look says it loud. You're here for the wins, the energy, and the tradition. So step up your style and your spirit, because at Lightning's locker room, the season never slows down, and every fan plays a part in the hype. Let's make every day feel like game day.
The Blue Raiders are winners in the classroom, on the field, and the courts. Richard Lewis here. I want you to win in real estate also. Buying, selling, auction here in Tennessee, or along the Gulf Coast, a second home, or investing. Give me a call to help start that winning process. 615-319-9981. Oh, I'm never too busy for your referrals. Richard Lewis, Exit Realty, Bob Lamb & Associates.
The flagship station for Middle Tennessee sports, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna. The Blue Raiders play here. The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
So we'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Raiders now trailing by a score of 4-3. And a pitching change for Jacksonville. They will have a right-hander, Ryan Jarrety, coming on. 6'1", 200-pound junior out of Illinois. He's a transfer from Wichita State. Let's see if we can find some numbers on this young man. Starter Cash goes 5 innings. Garrity, 2-1 record, making his 17th appearance. He has started 3 games, 17th appearance, 5.06 earned run average, 37 1/3 innings. He's given up 31 hits, 21 earned runs, has walked 24, struck out 40, he's allowed 3 home runs. And he will take over the pitching duties for Stephen Cash. Cash goes 5 innings. He was the pitcher of record when Jacksonville took the lead, so he stands to be the winner if it ends like this, and Garrity will try to hold the lead. It'll be Akers, Clapp, and Brewer in the 6th inning for the Raiders. Lane Akers walked his last time up, scored a run. He was on base when Clapp hit the home run. Takes the first pitch for ball 1. And Garrity comes right back. And that pitch also misses. Ball 2, 2-0. So he has more strikeouts than innings pitched. And he's behind in the count 2-0. Ball 3 is outside to Akers. Lane drew a walk on a 3-2 pitch in the 4th inning. This pitch in for a strike. Count will go to 3-1 on Akers. Raiders trail 4-3. Jacksonville picked up 2 runs in the 6th. Akers hits a fly ball into shallow right center. A running catch made out there by the right fielder, Majette. I didn't know if he was going to be able to get there or not. Pretty good play. So that is 1 out in the 6th inning. And the batter will be Cooper Clapp, who homered his last time up. Singled in the 2nd. 2-run homer in the 4th. The left-handed hitter stands in against the right-hander, Ryan Charity. First pitch is low for ball 1. Nathan Brewer will follow. They shift for Clapp, and he hits it the other way down the left field line, but it's foul and out of play, and the count will go to 1-1. So they've got the second baseman, Blauser, playing in shallow right field. Shortstop over to the first base side of second base. First baseman guarding the line, and nobody but the third baseman to the left of second base, and that's where he hits it. Into left center field for a base hit. Clapp is 3 for 3. He is at first base with 1 out. It's only the 4th hit for the Raiders in this game, but 3 of them by Cooper Clapp. And the other, a home run by Von Dolan. Here's Brewer, who has struck out twice. He's probably glad to see Stephen Cash out of the game. Cash struck him out twice swinging. Now he's got a right-hander on the mound, and the pitch inside, ball 1 to Brewer. He'll be followed by Dean O'Neill. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning, 4-3, Jacksonville State leading. Quick throw to first, runner back. Right-hander comes set. And the pitch, the runner goes, it's high. The throw to second base is, he's called out. I thought he got in there. I think we're going to have to review that. Appeared to get that hand in. The throw was off to the third base side, and the shortstop grabbed it, tried to come around and make a quick tag. I thought Clapp got in there.
Now throwing Jack State bullpen 38, Josh Sibley 38.
I think we're going to have a review on this. I think there needs to be. So there will be a video review on the play at second. Of course, the umpire who called the play was right there on top of it. We're a good ways away, but it looked like Clapp got his hand in there. So we'll have a bit of a delay. Got some baseball history for you. Forgot to do this yesterday. This is the 21st of May. In 1930, Babe Ruth hits 3 consecutive home runs in the first game of a doubleheader against the A's. and then decides to hit right-handed against Jack Quinn in the 9th inning. The Babe, of course, was a left-handed hitter. After 2 strikes, he switches back to the left side, but struck out. And in the second game of the doubleheader, he was homerless. He was quite a character. 1943, May the 21st, White Sox beat the Washington Senators 1-0. The game was played in 1 hour and 29 minutes. The quickest night game in American League history. (1968) May the 21st, the Chicago Cubs move over 500 for the first time in the season, beating the Phillies 6-5, as Billy Williams sets a record for outfielders by playing in his 695th consecutive game. We're taking a long time on this review. I'm about to run out of historical facts. May 21st, 1996, Ken Griffey Jr. hits his 200th career home run at age 26. Only 7 other players have done this more quickly, and 6 of them are in the Hall of Fame. Coach Myers now comes out for a word with the plate umpire. He wants to know why this has taken so long. No, this is just a friendly chat. In 1997, on this date, Roger Clemens becomes the 94th pitcher to win 200 games. He beats the Yankees 4-1. And was pitching in his first year for the Blue Jays. Won the Cy Young Award that year. Clamp is called out at second base. Raiders haven't done very well in reviews in this tournament. I think they may have won one yesterday. I'm not sure. So that will go as a put out. 2-6 out stealing. And the count on Brewer is 2 balls and no strikes. And now the skipper for Jacksonville State wants to come out and have a talk with his pitcher. And I don't know why he couldn't have done this while they were in there watching video. But and now we're going to have a pitching change. So we're going to have a new pitcher coming in with a 2-0 count on Nathan Brewer. So I guess that's why he waited. See if the runner was going to be taken off second base or not. So we're going to take a break. I've run out of historical facts, so we'll take a break and we'll be back. More Blue Raider baseball coming your way, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. You're on the Blue Raider Network from Bedwang.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
So pitching change for Jacksonville here in the 6th inning. They'll bring in a left-hander to finish pitching to Brewer. I'm sure Nathan was anxious to hit against that right-hander. Josh Sibley, the left-hander, redshirt junior from Sharpsburg, Georgia, will be checking in. Check some numbers on him. 14th appearance, 5.23 earned run average, 10 1/3 innings, giving up 6 runs, all earned on 11 hits, 6 walks, 19 strikeouts. Well, they got a lot of strikeout pitchers on this team. More strikeouts than walks. He saw action on Friday against Dallas Baptist. Went an inning of the third, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, no runs, no hits. Pitch to Brewers inside, and the count goes to 3-0. And there's a strike called. Brewer already threw the bat away, was ready to go to first. It did look a little bit low from up here. 3-1. Bases empty, 2 outs. Pitch, strike 2 called, 3-2. This has been a long half inning to have had only 2 batters so far. Ground ball to second. Blauser's in short right field. Picks it up, throws him out at first. And that is all in the 6th. No runs, 1 hit, nobody left. And we will go to the 7th. Let's get the totals for you after 6 innings. Jacksonville State, 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors. Blue Raiders, 3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error. 4-3, Jacksonville State leading. We take you to the 7th inning on the Blue Raider Network from Ben Wagner.
Hey, Blue Raider fans, this is Brad Hopkins with Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates. Winning in real estate is a lot like football. Good coaching and recruiting a great team are the keys. I put together a team of lenders, inspectors, and home professionals to help you succeed. Let me coach you through this process and make sure you come out a winner. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, I am here to help you win. Visit BradHopkinsHomes.com or call 615-556-9239 to find out more.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders!
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
We go to the 7th inning. Jacksonville State leading 4-3. Cole Torbett in relief of Chandler Alderman pitching for the Raiders. Top of the batting order, it'll be Jackson Pate to lead off. Pate 2 for 3. Singled in the first, scored. Singled in the 5th. And in between, he grounded out to second base. First pitch, off speed and hot, ball 1. Left on left matchup. Cole Torbett with the pitch, and that's a strike called. 1-1. Lights have been on here all day, even for the first game, because it was extremely overcast, and we're getting some more cloud cover moving in. 1-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. 1-2. Pate steps out, takes a practice swing, back in the box. Torbett with a 1-2 pitch. Fly ball left field. Brewer moving back towards the line under it, and he's got it for out number 1. 1 down in the 7th. The batter is Caleb Johnson. Shortstop and a switch hitter. Coach Myers might make a change here. It's like a right-hander throwing in the bullpen. No signal yet. Caleb Johnson has walked, hit back to the mound, and hit into a fielder's choice. We will have a new pitcher. A right-hander will be coming in. We'll take a break and tell you about him when he comes in on the Blue Raider Network from Von Wagner.
Bring your game day style courtside with a stop at Lightning's locker room on the concourse. From bold new drops to timeless campus classics, we've got everything you need to turn heads from class to tip-off. Whether you're rocking a hoodie in the student section or sporting a tee around town, your look says it loud. You're here for the wins, the energy, and the tradition. So step up your style and your spirit, because at Lightning's locker room, the season never slows down, and every fan plays a part in the hype. Let's make every day feel like game day.
Hey folks, it's Chip Walters from Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates, helping Middle Tennessee make smart moves in a fast-moving market. Whether you're buying, selling, or just exploring your options, you deserve someone who knows this community and treats your goals like their own. From first-timers to long-time homeowners, I'm here to guide you with clarity, confidence, and a steady hand. When you're ready to make the next move, start with someone you trust. Visit ChooseChip.net and let's make your 2026 move the right move.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
For the Raiders, it will be right-hander Drew Horn to come into the game. Well, Horn did not get a chance to pitch against Jacksonville earlier in the season. He was getting ready to start to warm up to start game 2 of the series, and in throwing in the outfield, loosening up, came down wrong on his ankle and severely twisted it and was out of action for almost 6 weeks. He's just come back and has pitched this is only his 3rd appearance since coming back. So he will take over here with 1 out in the 7th inning. Cole Torbett got the last 2 outs in the 6th, first out in the 7th. So he will pitch 1 complete inning, giving up no runs on 1 hit, although he did give up the double that plated the go-ahead run for Jacksonville. And Drew Horn will take over here with the bases empty, 1 out. And this will turn the switch hitter Johnson around. He'll bat left-handed now against Drew Horn. First pitch comes in a bit high for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Jacksonville State leading 4-3. We're in the top of the 7th inning. And the right-hander's pitch pops that mitt with a 95-mile-an-hour fastball, 1-1. Drew Horn from Murfreesboro. And a swing and a miss. Strike 2, 1-2. He's challenged him. That fastball at 96. The 1-2 pitch high for ball 2. That one also at 96. 2-2. Drew goes for a little rosin. Two-two pitch misses outside, ball 3, and the count is full. Drew Horn, 3rd pitcher of the day for the Raiders, who started with Alderman, went 5 1/3. Cole Torbett went an inning. Fly ball, left field, going to drift away and out of play. Foul. Count holds at 3-2. These two teams have played some very close games this year. Jacksonville has won them all. They're leading here 4-3. And that ball hit foul and out of play also. Count will hold at 3-2. That's the number on the back of Drew Horn's blue uniform, number 3-2. And the payoff pitch swung on, hit to right field. Rogers had a little trouble seeing it at first, drifts back now and makes the catch. And that is out number 2 here in the 7th inning. So 2 up, 2 down. And the batter is Grayson Ash, the catcher. He has walked, he's been hit by a pitch, has scored a run, and he is grounded out. Base is empty, 2 outs. First pitch in for a strike, 0-1. That pitch just missed. Count will go to 1-1. Horn with a fastball cutter, curve, and changeup. And that pitch is right in there. That's a breaking ball, and the count will go to 1-2. Horn comes back, the 1-2 pitch, hit to center field, a base hit. That fastball reached 97 on the radar, but Grayson Ash hit it into center field for a single. That's his first hit of the game. First hit off Horn, and with 2 outs, the batter is Brady Thomas. Has a double in 3 trips. Thomas, a left-handed hitter. Runner at first, 2 outs. Swing and a foul, strike 1. That one caromed off Minnick's chest protector, rolled over by the Blue Raider dugout. 1 strike the count. Horn glances at first. Comes set. Delivers, and the breaking ball is low. 1-1. With all the moisture and the rain that we've had today and the high temperatures, it's been a little humid here. Horn went for some rosin. The 1-1 pitch coming. That's in for a strike, 1-2. That was the cutter, I think. One ball, 2 strikes. Runner leads at first. And Horn's pitch missed inside, ball 2, 2-2. Four runs, 7 hits for the Gamecocks. 3 runs, 4 hits for the Blue Raiders. Two balls, 2 strikes. Outside, ball 3. Now it's starting to rain again. I knew it was getting a little. I may have to get this window down a little bit. The runner goes, ground ball to second. Clapp has got it. over to first in time, and the inning is over. So Thomas grounds out second to first. In the 7th inning, no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. Drew Horn comes in, post 2/3 of an inning. 4-3, Jacksonville leading. 7th inning stretch time, and we'll be back as we got another pitcher coming in for Jacksonville. You're listening to Middle Tennessee Baseball from Van Wagner.
Or retooling for the future? Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
Will Fraley, attorney at law, has experience you can count on. Former Blue Raider baseball player and MTSU alum Will Fraley serves Murfreesboro and the surrounding communities. Put a strong and experienced legal fighter on your case. Give Will Fraley a call and he can handle all of your legal matters, including criminal and domestic or family law. Visit willfraleylaw.com or call 615-410-7290.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS. The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
Have a new pitcher coming in to start the bottom of the 7th. So Sibley pitched 1/3 of an inning. Garrity pitched 2/3 of an inning. They split up the 6th inning. The new pitcher is number 47. And he is Jackson Sleeper, the right-hander.
Leading off for the Blue Raiders, first baseman, Dean O'Neill.
Get you some numbers on him. As Dean O'Neill will stand in to face the new pitcher, Sleeper. Big, tall right-hander. And the first pitch to O'Neill is a little number hit to the first baseman. The pitcher covers, and they will get the out at first base. First baseman Thomas to the pitcher covering for the first out. Sleeper is 6'7", weighs 225. He's out of Franklin, Tennessee. Played at Grace Christian Academy. Senior and a transfer from Christian Brothers in Memphis, I assume. So he is in to try and protect a 4-3 lead. 1 out in the 7th. Brett Rogers, the batter. He has struck out twice in this game. Takes a pitch high for ball 1. Sleeper is the 4th pitcher used by the Gamecocks today. There's a strike, caught the outside corner, 1-1. (4-3), Jacksonville State leading. It's a bit high for ball 2. 2-1 to Rogers. Struck out in the 2nd, again in the 4th. That rain, which popped in just a few minutes ago, is now abated. There's a ball hit to center field. That's a base hit. Brett Rogers gets his first hit of this game, and he is at first base with 1 out. It's only the fifth hit for the Raiders. 2 have been home runs, and the author of one of those home runs steps up to the plate now, Brett Bondolan. Sleeper making his 23rd appearance of the season, 4-2 with a 3.72 earned run average. Pitch to Bondolan, outside for ball 1. Homered on the first pitch he saw in the 3rd inning and walked in the 5th on 4 pitches. The big right-hander comes set, and the runner goes. Throw to second base is not in time. He is safe. Rogers steals it. Pitch was ball 2 to Bondolan. So now a runner at second with 1 out, and that is the 13th stolen base for Brett Rogers. He is the team leader in that department. 2 balls, no strikes to Bondolan. Pitch is swung on, fouled out of play. 2-1. The rain had subsided, so I just put the window back up. 2 balls and a strike. We were over 2 hours late starting this game because of a storm that moved over. Here's the 2-1, and it is a strike on the inside corner, 2-2. Jackson Sleeper. Big right-hander on in relief here in the 7th inning. Delivers the pitch. Bondolan hits it to 3rd. They look the runner back to 2nd. Throw to 1st in time. That's out number 2. So 2 outs. Rogers remains at second base. The batter is Clay Badalak. He has struck out and laid down a sacrifice bunt. Left-handed batter against the right-hander Sleeper. Pitch is swung on, hit foul down the left side. That's going to be out of play. Long run for the third baseman King, but that was well out. 1 strike to Badalak. Runner at second base is Brett Rogers. There's a swing and a foul straight back. 0-2. Rogers stole second after getting the base hit. He's out there with 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, Badalak. And the pitch. Line, that's going to go foul. Down the left side, and Karam's back on the field, hit that fence in foul ground. Count holds at 2 strikes. Pitch coming, outside, ball 1. 1-2. Sleeper comes set. Checks the runner at second. And the pitch. And struck him out swinging. Foul tipped it back into the catcher's mitt. And that will end the 7th inning. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. So we have completed 7 full innings, and it is still Jacksonville State 4, Middle Tennessee 3. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Ben Wagner.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, You can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Locally grown, Blue Raider proud. This is Jonathan Harmon with the J. Harmon Home Team. As an MTSU alumnus and lifelong Rutherford County resident, I bring the heart of a teacher, the grit of a Blue Raider, and over 15 years of real estate experience to every client. Honest to a fault, connected to the community, and driven to serve. I don't just help you buy or sell, I help you understand every step. The J. Harmon Home Team, where real estate meets real talk.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
We'll move to the 8th inning in this game. Jacksonville State leading by a score of 4-3. Drew Horn came in, pitched a scoreless 2/3 of an inning, came in with 1 out in the 7th, so he'll start the 8th. Temperatures dropped to 70 degrees here. Overcast skies. We had a little rain come in just a little while ago, but it's gone away. The batter is Richardson to lead off the 8th inning. Takes a pitch outside from Drew Horn for ball 1. Hit into a double play in the 1st, laid down a sacrifice bunt in the 4th, grounded out in the 6th. There's a strike called, and the count will go to 1-1. Sam Richardson, a sophomore. I don't think this is Richardson. I think they put in a pinch hitter on us. Number 8. Because Richardson was a right-handed batter. This is Matthew Cash. Not to be confused with the starting pitcher, Stephen Cash. So Cash hitting for Richardson in the DH spot. Count goes to 1-2 on a foul ball. And Drew Horn deals, and a fly ball to left field. Brewer going back, still going back. That one's over his head. Off the wall, throw comes into second. He is in there with a stand-up double. Matthew Cash doubles over Brewer's head into left field. Cash did play some in the series earlier. He was 1 for 6 against the Raiders. Now he's picked up a double. Second home run given up off by Drew Horn. The batter is Trey King, another lefty. Horn's pitch over but low, ball 1. Blauser on deck. Leadoff double for Matthew Cash. Fly ball center field, Nowak over. He's got it. Runner's trying to go to third. Good throw. He is out by a mile. Country mile. That's going to be a double play. Strong throw from Nowak, and Von Dolan was waiting for him when he tried to slide into third. So that is a double play, 8-5. And the bases are empty now. Batter is Blauser. You'd like to see him up there with the bases empty. That's the Raiders' third double play of the game, by the way. Blauser steps in, singled in the 2nd, had a sacrifice fly, drove in a run in the fourth. Fouls the first pitch from Drew Horn away for strike one. And then he has his double in the sixth inning, drove in what now is the deciding run in this game. Drove in the run with a double.
I help you understand every step. The Jay Harmon Home Team, where real estate meets real talk.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports. Today's game is in the books, and it's time to recap today's action in the Blue Raider postgame show. Today's broadcast on the Blue Raider Network has been brought to you in part by Will Freely, attorney at law, State Farm Insurance, and agent Andy Womack, Middle Tennessee Electric, Exit Realty, Bob Lamb and Associates, and agents Brad Hopkins, Richard Lewis, Jonathan Harmon, and Chip Walters. And by Las Casas Drugs. Let's head back to the ballpark for today's Blue Raider postgame show.
Thank you. Welcome back to Mickey Dunn Stadium here in Kennesaw, Georgia. So the Raiders fall to Jacksonville State 9-3 in their final game of the season. Jacksonville State will play Western Kentucky tomorrow afternoon. The Western beat the Raiders 8-2. Jacksonville wins 9-3. It was a 4-3 game going into the ninth inning, when the Gamecocks put 5 runs on the board. We'll give you the final totals when they come in. Pardon me. Jacksonville took an early lead with a run in the first inning, led 1-0 going into the bottom of the third. Brett Von Dolen led off the third inning with his 7th home run of the season, tied the game at 1 apiece. Jacksonville took a 2-1 lead with a run in the fourth inning, but the Raiders came back in the fourth, and after Lane Akers drew an opening walk, Cooper Clapp hit his 12th home run of the season, put the Raiders up 3-2. Stayed that way until the 6th inning, when Jacksonville put 2 runs on the board to go up 4-3, and it was 4-3 going into the top of the 9th inning. But the Gamecocks broke loose for 5 runs in that inning, and the Raiders went down in the bottom of the 9th. Final score was 9-3. I haven't got the final box score yet. Let me total things up here. Looks like 9 runs on 13 hits, no errors. 7 men left on base for Jacksonville, and for the Raiders, 3 runs. They had 6 hits, committed 1 error, left 5 men on base. So the winning pitcher will be, let's see, Stephen Cash will get the win. He was the pitcher of record when they went ahead in the 6th inning. Cash pitched 5 innings, allowed 3 runs, all earned on 3 hits, had 8 strikeouts, a couple of walks. He gets the win, now 8-2. And the loss will go to Alderman. Tough luck loss. He goes 5 1/3, gives up 4 runs on only 3 of those earned, on 5 hits, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. We had a over 2-hour rain delay getting this game started. So the final game coming up tonight, Missouri State and Kennesaw, will also be late starting. It's going to wrap up our season, and for everybody here on the Blue Raider Network, Chris Hill, the manager at Van Wagner in Murfreesboro, and our studio producer Jackson Smith, Brian Barrett, station manager at WGNS, our flagship station. I'd like to thank all of them for their contributions during this season. And here are our seniors that will be missing next year. Tyler Minnick, had him on our pregame show today. Clay Badalak, Dean O'Neill, pitcher Landon Birch, Bryant Baranek, Landon Sexton, Ollie Akins, Cale Benson, David Horn Jr., and senior manager Drew Hillian. Been fun working with all of those guys this season, and we certainly wish them well. Thanks to all of our sponsors, including Ascend Federal Credit Union, the law offices of John Day, Atmos Energy, Phillips Bookstore, Middle Tennessee Marketing, Dr. Davis Spivey, and all of those who've chipped in as sponsors, including First Division Bank, our strikeout sponsor, and Old South Properties, our home run sponsor, and the Daily News Journal sponsored our scoreboard reports. And for my partner, John Calla, who couldn't make the trip this weekend, thanks to him for another year and year number 20 broadcasting Middle Tennessee baseball. Hope to be back for 21 next year. We'll see about that a little later. But that's going to wrap it up from Kennesaw, Georgia. Until we talk to you again, this is Dick Palmer. Thank you so much for listening. Wishing you a pleasant good afternoon from the ballpark.
Thanks for listening to today's Middle Tennessee State University baseball game. Today's game has been produced by Van Wagner College through the facilities of WGNS Radio. The content of today's game is owned by Van Wagner College and the Blue Raider Network and may not be reproduced without expressed written permission of Middle Tennessee State University and Van Wagner College. Be sure to join us next time for more Middle Tennessee baseball here on the Blue Raider Network on WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.